Sagefire. Dramatic stories that burn.
Stories about the things people don't say out loud.
Today's episode from The Other Wife by Demi Rush.
You're going to want to stay for this one.
She had a list, 8 items, and one name she had not dialed yet. His name was Dev, and he was about to change everything.
Who is Dev?
Welcome back to The Other Wife by Demi Rush on Sagefire. Priya has the certificate. She has the list. She has a husband who looked away first. Now she makes the move that will define the next 30 days of her life. Priya did not call Dev immediately. She sat at the kitchen island with her phone face down beside the envelope and listened to the apartment breathe around her. She read the certificate again. Cheap paper. Ink slightly faded in one corner where moisture had touched it. But the details held. Vikram Kapoor, Anya Sharma, a temple in Bandra West. The date sat in the center of the page like a nail. Last year, 3 months after their third IVF cycle failed.
3 months.
That month came back to her in fragments. Hormone headaches, blood tests, the doctor's gentle voice trying to make disappointment sound clinical. Vikram being unusually attentive for 48 hours. 3 months later, according to the paper in her hand, he had married someone else. She washed her face, tied back her hair, and returned to the island. Then she made the call. Dev answered on the second ring. Priya. No surprise. No awkwardness. Just her name. Cleanly spoken. Is this a bad time? She asked. It is now a different time, he said. What happened?
No wasted sympathy. Just what's happened. I love him already.
My husband, she said evenly, may have married someone else. Thinking silence. Not shocked silence. May have? He asked. A woman came to my apartment last night. Pregnant. She had a certificate from a temple in Bandra. She says he married her last year and told her I knew. Shorter silence this time. Do you have the certificate? Yes. Good. Do not photograph it and send it to anyone yet. Do not message him about it. Do not call the temple. Do not search property or marriage records from any account connected to you, if you can avoid it. Priya let out a breath she had not realized she was holding. Why? Because if he has resources, and it sounds like he does, you assume he also has people who clean up after him. The first rule is not to announce where you are looking until you know what still exists.
He just laid out the entire strategy in 30 seconds.
They met at a cafe in Kalagoda, the kind of place that stayed open late and catered to people who needed privacy without the indignity of appearing secretive. Dev was already inside when she arrived. He stood when he saw her. He did not hug her. She was grateful. He drew a pen from his pocket and flipped over a paper placemat. On the blank side, he wrote 3 words in neat capitals. People, paper, property. He underlined each once. Your case, he said, if there is one, lives in the intersection of these.
A placemat. He used a placemat. This man is a genius.
He tapped the first word. People, Anya, any witnesses, his assistant, drivers, security staff, temple staff, anyone who saw movement. He tapped the second. Paper, certificates, visitor logs, payment records, medical records, if pregnancy becomes relevant and she consents. Emails, WhatsApp backups if they exist. Then the third, property, flats, rentals, serviced apartments, any place he funded, used, or hid. You think there's property? Priya said. I think men with logistics-heavy lives need controlled spaces. She thought of a rumor, half remembered now. Lower Parel. Late meetings. A flat paid for in someone else's name. I heard something, she said slowly. Only rumors. About a flat. Where? Lower Parel. Maybe. Good, Dev said. Maybe is enough for a starting point. Can you help me? Yes. No pause. No conditions.
That, yes, no hesitation. She has a real ally.
They left separately 20 minutes later. On the walk to her car, Priya felt the strange steadiness that comes after panic has finally found a structure to live inside. She was still betrayed, still humiliated, still furious enough to taste metal at the back of her throat. But she was no longer directionless. When she reached the building, Vikram was in the living room. Jacket off, tie loosened, a drink in his hand. Where were you? He asked. She let just enough weariness into her shoulders to look credible. With Reena, she said, you were right. I needed to get out. Something unreadable moved through his face and vanished. Relief, perhaps. Or satisfaction. Better? He asked. She met his eyes and gave him the smallest possible smile. A little. He nodded, accepting the answer exactly as she meant him to. That was the first useful thing she had done all day.
She fed him exactly what he needed to believe. That is called chess.
Later that night, at 1:13 a.m., her phone lit up. Unknown number. A message. I'm sorry to contact you like this. He said not to, but I think he's taking the flat away. Anya. Priya read the message once, then again. In the silence of the kitchen, with the city spread below her like a field of watchful lights, she typed back 4 words. Where are you now?
She's going. She is actually going.
Episode 5. The flat in Lower Peril. Anya trapped inside. A man in a navy shirt pretending to check his phone near the side entrance. And a woman across the street who knows more than she should. Priya is about to walk into the building where her husband keeps his second wife. Do not miss Chapter 5. The Other Wife by Demi Rush is available on Amazon now. Link is in the description.
Get the book. I mean it. Get the book.
Subscribe to Sagefire for the next chapter. More stories that burn, coming tomorrow.
Hit the bell. You will thank yourself later.